Welcome to episode 2 of our Cleveland Browns franchise, where our first order of business is going to be going over the slider changes that we made. We're starting with Mat 10s. They don't look like drastic changes, and I might, I might bump them back even a little bit more, to be honest. But this is where we're going to start. We're going to see how it feels and go from there. You know what? Maybe we mess with some of these now, and we'll probably only mess with our user skill ones. I'll probably leave the CPU skill stuff alone. We'll see how the people play and if the stats are semi-realistic against us. But I'm going to start with the quarterback accuracy. We're going to bump this down to 40, I think. Pass blocking. You know what? We'll throw that at 50 because it's not great. Actually, we'll go down 2 instead of the 1. Take wide receiver catching down to 45. Run blocking. I don't know where that's... We're going to go 40. Ball security, we'll leave alone. Pass defense reaction time, I think 45, 44. Interceptions, 40 is maybe 40 is fine. Pass coverage, we'll go down a little bit. I don't want to go down a lot because I want Denzel Ward to still play good. So actually maybe we only bump that down to 48. And tackling, we'll go ahead and bump down to 40. And we'll leave the CPU skill alone, see how that changes. Injuries and all this stuff that he had changed, I'll leave alone. The next thing we have to do is get our scouts in order. What do we want? I actually don't mind these. So I only fired my 3-star and 2-star scout. Where I'm not too sure. I actually think I want to focus receiver as the 3-star scout. And for our 2-star scout, I might throw that on the linebacker inside line and let that be the way our scouts are set up for season 1. Now we're probably going to make this I think we're going to go half pads, and that's probably going to be the best for not coming up with injuries. And before we hop into our first game of the regular season, we have 2 upgrades. One for Martin Emerson that we're going to try to make him a man-to-man guy a little bit more. Make him a scheme fit and work on that man coverage. And then Cameron Mitchell is the next, where we're just, man-to-man as well. Bumps him up to a 71. And we are at home where smashing a guitar. I don't know who that is. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Looks like a random person to me, honestly. But we have our opening game against the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, these games we will be playing the full game. We are going to start on defense. Kickoff is coming. Looks like the middle is going to be wide open there. We're probably going to stick in these nickel mug plays. Bring a blitz, play 1. We have Myles Garrett, so we have to be. Yeah. Okay, I'm missing a lot, and Amari Cooper looks fast. We're going to stick with bringing the blitz. We're going to try to get after Joe Burrow. I mean, Myles Garrett has to get home some, right? And as we speak of it, Myles Garrett is there. That's a sack. His first of the year. If you bring or run the play action, you got to be quick because Myles Garrett's coming. Oh, I didn't even see Gesicki there. Go ahead. Oh, we can't tackle him? All right, we need Myles Garrett to get home. No JOK. I guess he's injured right now. Go after Burr. Oh, he just juked me. Oh my gosh. All right, we got to keep bringing the blitz here. All right, we're going to get back there on that one. Jerome Baker on the TFL. They're in field goal, or they're just on the edge of field goal range, I should say. 3rd and 7. Time for us to try to get this stop. And we break it up with Denzel Ward as it's intended for T. Higgins. They got the field goal unit out here. Kind of a long one for McPherson. I say that. I have no idea how long of a field goal this is. And it looks like he's actually going to miss it. We have the opportunity to take the lead. Well, we're going to start out trying to get the ball to our rookies as Dylan Sampson's going to have a nice hole and a gain for 6 there. Try a little run to the outside here. See if our team can pull it off, as we are going to get stopped a little bit, and then we are going to get taken down by Shamar Stewart, their rookie. We have a 3rd and 7 on our own. It came up quick. Happened very quick. Got to try to get this. I mean, he never got open, and that is just no time. Well, I say no time. We had plenty of time. Trey Hendrickson just, he was able to get home. You can't hold on to it that long. All right, is this kick going to be decent? Get down there, Martin. No, we were so close. All right, we're going to keep our game plan in place. Blitz. Try to get pressure on Joe Burrow as we running coverage with Schlesinger, and we're going to leave Chase Brown wide open, and he's got a nice gain to the 43. All right, maybe we go to something a little bit different here. All right, Schlesinger, we got the deep middle. Pass is coming, and they're going to hit Chase Brown again. I guess he's kind of their leading receiver on the day. Try this cover 6. Myles Garrett needs to get back home. 2nd and 5. They're going to throw the ball. Schlesinger with the big hit stick on Jamar Chase. All right, 3rd and 1. We feel like we know the. Oh, and we're going to go offsides. Mason Graham. Oh, no, it was on the offense. I thought it was us. Come out here in a little cover 2 man. We're going to hop on the X Factor, see if we can get something going here. Nope. Gesicki is wide open. Newsome cannot catch him, and we're able to bring him down with Hickman. That was quick. I'd like to try to get some pressure with. Ooh, let's try to use our Mason Graham, see if we can get home with him. And no, he's going to hit. I mean, he threw a dot to T. Higgins there. That was awesome. And they're on the board. I didn't have a lot of faith we'd be able to stop their offense, but we have to be able to find a way to score on their defense, without a doubt. I think we've just got to go back to the run game. Not that it worked great for us, but no, and we're going to get tackled for a loss of 4. Let's see what we can do here. Tillman, get upfield a little bit, make a man miss, fight for that 1st down, and he does. Moving the ball a little bit, but we're not going to go away from the run. We're going to give Dylan Sampson the touches that he needs to be successful. I think he has. It's not going good. -7 yards the last 2 carries. 2nd and 13. You don't love running it here, but it's a little bit of a catch-off guard thing, as Sampson is going to have space and speed. And that is a huge run down to the 27. Njoku, Fannin, Jerry Jeudy on the press there. Maybe we can hit him. Oh, he does beat his man, and we are going to have him. And that's going to be our first touchdown of the regular season. Shador connects with Jerry Jeudy on the streak. I really like these play sheets, and I think we're going to stay in them. It's actually working pretty decent for us, I should say. As Myles Garrett's going to get the tackle there. We were kind of the backup with Schlesinger. Here's a little loop blitz we're going to bring out. Schlesinger's in there. We got to hope some of these blitzes can get home. Oh, and we're going to miss Amari Cooper. He's just going to fall down. He doesn't want to take a tackle. I would like Myles Garrett to get home more. I say that. We're still in the 1st quarter, so he does have 1 sack already. And Gesicki has been tearing us up. Gesicki has been tearing us up. We can't do anything with him. Or to stop him, I should say. And Delpit getting the tackle. Only a gain of 2 for Chase Brown. All right, bringing the blitz on 2nd and 8. We're going to try to use our Mason Graham, see if we can force some pressure. Make Joe Burrow uncomfortable, and that's not going to happen. But it is going to be a tackle for a loss. We got a 3rd and 11. Going to bring another blitz here. Try to see if we can, we're going to use our Schlesinger here. Oh, and we were close to right there as they hit Amari Cooper. He was able to hit his hot read. We've got to have some natural pressure just get there. We're rushing 4. And, ooh, Denzel Ward tried to break on it. Maybe if that reaction time was a little bit faster, that would have been a pick. And could have definitely gone the other way. In man coverage now. Oh, I can't get over there in time, and we are going to hold them to 3rd and 4. Can we hold them to a 4th down? Come out in Tampa 2, try to protect the sticks a little bit, and they are going to have some gaps open, but let's just try to keep... Oh, no, we're not going to get there in time. He just lobbed it over top of us. That was our assignment, and we just, yeah, split the deep safeties and scored. All right, well, we're not going to leave the run. The run helped us set up the touchdown last time. So we're going to try to stay with it as we're not able to really go anywhere there. Don't want to just go away from it completely, but we are going to hope that, you know, I think my hot read is going to be Deontay Johnson, and he is going to catch that. That's a 3rd and 3. Make it a reasonable 1st down. An inaccurate pass there. We're just going to have to punt it again. If he's going to torch us in that cover 2, maybe we kind of stay away from that. Felt like we have done a decent job. They were just able to do enough. Oh, and I'm out of my spot, and Amari Cooper is going to get a catch. I've been worried with Mike Gesicki. He has torched us. And there we go, T. Higgins. That one's going to get stopped, though. Only a gain. Actually, it looks like only a gain of 1. We know a pass is coming here. We need to get after the quarterback. I want to stop Gesicki. And Amari Cooper is just going to fall down there. I don't know what to do here. We're on T. Higgins, though, and I don't like that. And we're going to force the incomplete pass with Jerome Baker. He threw a hellacious throw in a window that we thought we had that covered, but no, he just said, you thought wrong. We got McMillan back here to return the punt. A nice little gap and not a terrible punt return. I mean, I'd like to continue to try to run it. The thing is we don't have a lot of time. Just got to remember you got to have patience with the run, as we are going to run right into somebody, but we do get a gain of 6. Jerry, we need Jerry Jeudy to just... There we go. That's going to be a 1st down. Jerry Jeudy. Stick with the run here. Trying to, you know, get the run game going and just know where to go there. All right, stay in the pocket. Keep it clean. Hit Njoku. Get a nice gain. 3rd and 2. Fullback dive here. And Hairston's going to get the 1st down. I mean, I'm content with just running the ball with Sampson a lot. You know, I probably need to watch it a little bit and probably sub him out, but that's a 1st down run right there. Let's go ahead. Okay, Ford is in. Still got a pass play. Fannin, and it's going to get broken up. Didn't quite have the speed to get it there. Double in sail play I like a lot, but we're able to hit Tillman, but Logan Wilson's going to get there for the tackle. I don't like the fact that he was able to run with our receiver. Sampson, that's a nice gain. 4th and 2. You know what? I think we go for it. I don't know. If we kick the field goal, okay, we're going to kick the field goal. If we kick the field goal, we get the ball at half. And that's going to be up and good. And then, you know, we get the ball at half. So, all right, what are they going to do? Are they going to throw the ball? I mean, probably, right? Maybe we pass commit. But if it's a run, it's not going to be a run. Okay, that's a throwaway. All right, let's go, Mason Graham. Ooh. Schweschinger, there we go. 3rd and 10. Myles Garrett was almost home for the sack there. Come out and cover 6. 3rd and 10. We know a pass is coming. Mason Graham, let's get home. We force him to be uncomfortable. And we force the incompletion with Hickman. That's 4th and 10. We actually have the opportunity to get another score before half. McMillan back to return. And that is going to be to the 42. We don't have far to go to hit field goal range. So we're going to come out, try to hit a couple of these drags, hit Njoku, somebody, Tillman with some speed and a little bit of an opening, going to get past the 50, maybe a screen. Nobody's on it. Sampson well, we ran out of bounds a little bit early there, but we wanted to stop the clock. This is actually working out really well. We're about to get back in field goal position. You know, maybe we did do the right thing by kicking that field goal before. Shador with a really good throw to Njoku right there. All right, a lot of time passed. You know what? We're just going to let this go, and we're going to kick the field goal. Maybe we should have used more of our timeouts, but here we are. That kick is going to be up and good as well. We are only down by 1, and we get the ball at the end of half. Now, something I'm super excited for, just like everybody in Madden, the halftime show. All right, what do we got here? The Chiefs and the Chargers. Patrick Mahomes hitting Travis Kelce for the touchdown there. Ooh, Dallas and Philadelphia. Nice NFC East matchup. As Dallas pulls out the trick play, and is it going to work? It is. Javonte Williams. As Dallas beats Philadelphia week 1. Not a great game from Jalen Hurts there. 17 for 30. This is probably going to be... Ooh, Spencer Rattler. No pressure. Tons of time. And what a one-handed grab by Olave there, as he is going to be gone. Taking a look around the league. Nothing, I mean, the Raiders were beating the Patriots, but nothing you don't normally see is you take a look. I mean, Joe Burrow's thrown for a lot more yards than us, but I think we've got Cincinnati in the rushing department right now. Well, you know the game plan. Run the ball. It has worked decent for us. You know, we've got a couple nice big runs. Dylan Sampson with more space. Try to spin, or not spin, but juke there. Didn't work. 10 for 65 so far on the day. That's a pretty good mark. You know, we just got to control this clock in the second half. Try to see if we can control the clock and escape with the win, as Sampson's going to get a gain of 2 there. Tried to hit that outside. Couldn't quite get it. Going to go to a little shallow cross play. See if we can get a couple more on this 2nd and 8. We don't want to just run the ball to death, as we are going to hit Jerry Jeudy, who is going to stretch it out a little bit, but get that first down. I'm going to pull this stretch to the left now. We've actually had a decent amount of success running to the left, and I say that, and it's going to stop here. As no, it's not, as Sampson's got the edge and gets another first down. That should put him at 75 for the day. I mean, we don't even really need to throw the ball that much. Jacoby Ford in now, or Jerome Ford. And he's going to have the middle open, and a nice gain himself down to the 17. 3rd and 10. I'd love a touchdown here. We might go for it in this situation. Fannin. Oh, no, he's going to break a tackle, and he's fighting to the 1-yard line. Almost gets in the end zone. Get a run going here. I want to dive right up the middle. And Sampson, he's fighting, but he just can't quite break that line of scrimmage. See if we can fight our way into the end zone. Sampson, untouched in the end zone. We take the lead. Try to see if we can make this a 7-point game. And Cedric Tillman, that's a crazy catch. Oh my gosh, Cedric Tillman with the 2-point conversion catch on the slant. Shador Sanders celebrating, looking electric. I don't even know what he's doing. Let's see what we can do on defense in the second half. A lot of game left here. Oh, and Amari Cooper is just tearing us up. Hicks is in instead of Schweschinger now. I wonder if there was an injury. Maybe he's just worn out. And they're going to hit T. Higgins. We're going to stop him, though. All right, Delpit, you need to get over here on Gesicki. This looks like a run, but... And it is going to be, and it's going to be a loss. 3rd and 7. We know a pass is coming. We've got to be prepared. Denzel Ward on Jamar Chase. We had left Chase Brown open. We almost got home. That was Martin Emerson making the play again, forcing the punt. All right, we're just going to get back here. All right, yeah, they're going to kick it out of bounds. Not a great punt. We're at the 31. We have the ability to lose a bunch of yards because Trey Hendrickson is a beast. And, you know, we probably should have known that was the case. I want... Oh, Sampson, what a tight window throw there. I mean, it didn't look it, but that defender came down fast. I was really focusing. I put Deontay Johnson on a post there. We're just going to almost throw a pick. I was hoping to hit him before he turned. And that's a 4th and 2. We kind of messed that offensive possession up. Went away from the run after that first play. As we are going to stop Chase Brown there. I wish Schlesinger was back on the... I hope he's not hurt. Gasecki. And gonna 3rd and 1. Bring the blitz. I have a feeling a run's coming, so we're going to bring the blitz, try to stop him. Unless he QB sneaks. And he does, and he is able to get it. I tried to load up right there, because something you really got to watch out for in these situations is that QB sneak. The computer loves to do it now. You never saw it before. As we try to read that run right, and Chase Brown is still going to get out. All right. Ooh, don't get it away in time. And Amari Cooper's wide open, man. We're making some mistakes on defense. Amari Cooper he's got to be over. Oh, it's a screen. And Hickman's going to get hit, and Jerome Baker's going to force him out after getting stiff-armed. Half our defensive backs ended up on the ground there, but trying to go against corners. I have a feeling a run's coming here. And we're actually going to stop the jet sweep to Amari Cooper. I like that. Let's go back. 3rd and 3. I tried to back up with Hicks there. Just didn't have the speed to do it. The stop we need here is just huge. And Jamar Chase is going to be wide open again. All right, cover 3 match. It's a little bit more of a man coverage, but... Oh, Baker's right there, and he still can't break it up. That's a touchdown for Cincinnati. All right, well, we have a little bit of a... Well, not a little bit. We got a tie game. 9 minutes left in the 4th. Sampson hitting a juke move. Huge gain to the 44. Did he say 87? I feel like he was at more than that. But I guess that big loss didn't really help, as we are going to get a nice gain there of 8 with Dylan Sampson. Try to get the first down here. Again, I know we don't really need to. It's 2nd and short, but we're going to go with this fullback dive and get the first down. Gave Dylan Sampson a little bit of a break. I don't know that this is the best play. Doesn't look like we have the numbers, but... And yeah, we were going to get beat, but we get a gain of 3, and that puts them over 100 at 102 on the day for Dylan Sampson, plus a touchdown. Pretty good fantasy day if you think about it. And Deontay Johnson's going to drop it right there. Or a little Z spot here. 3rd and 7. Tillman, get the first. There we go. Bouncing, trying to make a play. All right, I think we have the run here. Sampson with a nice little, nice reading. Huge gain. All right, maybe we try to split the defense with Njoku. No. Deontay Johnson going to hold on to one for a gain of 3. Logan Wilson he covered Njoku and stopped Deontay Johnson all at the same. Take off. Shador, get the first down. The question is, how much more time do we want to burn, right? Because we don't have a lot of faith. A 75 just didn't block anybody there. Did not block anybody. Let's see what we can get going on this 2nd and goal. Njoku, that's going to be a touchdown. We're back we have the lead again. What am I saying? All right, Cincinnati has 4 minutes to score. I think they can do it. We haven't proven that we have been able to stop them all day. As we are going to force an incompletion there. We probably could have had the sack there with Jerome Baker. I keep trying to bring the blitz. I don't know that I want to bring the blitz. As Amari Cooper, and there's a flag on the play. What is it going to be? Illegal block in the back on offense. What is that? 2nd and 13 or 3rd and 3? We're going to go with 2nd and 13. We'll accept it. All right, now is where I'm saying that I need Myles Garrett to get another sack. This whole 1 sack thing, I have expectations out of you of more. And Gesicki is just breaking every tackle. And he's going to get a 3rd and inches. 1st and 10, 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Their ultimate weapons have been Gesicki and as he's there again, and we're just not able to tackle him. We missed the cut block. Maybe we just try to cover 2, see if we can, or the cover 2 man. And I'm gonna, yeah, okay. Chase Brown's, this isn't working. All right, Schwechinger's back on the field. He was on the special teams unit. I don't know why. Give me the jump. We've been running blitzes, and Joe Burrow's just been able to hit his hot answer, fast. Whoever the hot read is. And we were going to leave Gesicki wide open, and he's going to stiff arm a guy and outrun Greg Newsome. All right, legacy drive moment for this Cleveland Browns team. Led by Shedeur Sanders. 2:20 left. And we're not going to get anywhere with Ford, as that happened quick. You know what? I know it's 2nd and 12, but I want to give Sampson the run here. I feel like, well, we're going to let the 2-minute warning come. All right, what do we got here? I want to give Sampson the run here. Yeah, I think that was the perfect thing to do. 3rd and 2. 1:30 left. We got that 3rd and 2. Gonna hit Tillman. Big gain down to the 49. Andy's hurt. All right, running wham here. This is where we run the ball. We just need to get in field goal range. And try and run this clock out. 1:20 left. Gonna come out with this halfback angle route. It's our reads the angle route. And we're gonna hit it. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. 53 seconds left. We want to burn all this time, or as much as possible. Gonna go with the screen pass to Sampson. Nobody's out there. Gonna hit a juke move. They're calling their timeouts now. We're not gonna score. They're playing deep, though. I don't really understand that. Like, it did not let me go where I wanted to there. Going back to the run. Should have the numbers here. Sampson. This is going to be another touchdown. We probably shouldn't have scored there, but you know what? 30 seconds left. We have a little bit of faith in our defense. All right, got to watch. We know passes are coming. We're going to hope we can, get a sack, something like that. Force, all right, that was a huge play. I don't know where our players were. And T. Higgins is going to be wide open there. Now, the bonus is they have 0 timeouts. They're going to spike it. They're going to try to spike it, I think. Yep, they are. 6 seconds left. They got 1 play. They have crushed us. What do we have here? Cover 3 match, cover 4 palms, cover 4 quarters. I think we're going to go cover 4 quarters. Try to keep them out of the end zone. We know a pass is coming. People have been wide open all day for them. No, we just let Amari. All right, well, we're starting with the ball in overtime. This is not how we wanted this to go. If we could have gotten that tackle. Oh, as we have a huge return with McMillan down to the 45. He was a little bit faster. He would have been gone. And you know what we're going to go back to? The run. Dylan Sampson's killed it all day. As the juke did nothing there. I was not gonna force throwing the ball. I mean, rushing has worked great. As we're going to take off with Shedeur. Just get the first down. Kind of want to try the play action here. See if we can get anything going. Deontay, and it's going to be intercepted. Oh, man. Deontay's just so slow. And I think we're going to lose this one. I think that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to lose this game. Defensively, we have not been good. To be fair, it is the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, I was trying to be right there, and I just could not react fast enough. That was probably a bad play because they could hit a streak on us easily. Oh, I hesitated for a second because I knew he was coming across. If I would have just kept going, that would have been a pick, and we would have been back on offense and in a good position. Oh, fumble! And they recover it. They had it right. It didn't change hands. They didn't need to look at it. 3rd and inches. Surprised they're not coming out here in the... What are you doing, Grant? Or that's Myles Garrett. Why is Myles Garrett not rushing the passer? We brought the blitz. I need people to get home. Devin Bush, are we going to... I'm trying to get there. Myles Garrett is... Why is he covering? I don't want him covering Chase Brown. I mean, he did a pretty decent job at it. Samaji is just breaking tackles, dude. They could really kick the field goal right now and win. I mean, we already had our possession, and we turned it over. And it's not going to matter. That's a Jamar Chase touchdown, and they win. And that's us losing, 41-35. Just when we thought we would have been able to pull it out. You know, maybe we shouldn't have scored the touchdown with Dylan Sampson to end it. That was probably our, 516, still 80% completion. I'm fine with it being Joe Burrow doing it, though. Not a terrible day from Shedeur. I mean, not a lot of pass yards. We don't have a great passing offense. And the interception in overtime was rough. Dylan Sampson, though, with a huge day on the ground. And Dylan Sampson even got an upgrade point after the game. Maybe we can get him a breakout and up to... I don't know what his... I'm assuming his dev trade is star. So we hit that elusive back. Playing up to a 79 right now. What do we get? Ball carrier vision, juke move, spin move. And we're going to have another tough one, week 2. As we have the Baltimore Ravens, we go ahead. I think we're going to stick in that run play or nickel mug. But I think here we're going to go back to this air raid as we have upgraded it. And then the training, which I'm pretty sure I had this on half pads, and that's what I want to keep it on. That's not what I wanted. And yeah, nothing left for us to do outside of hop into this game against the Ravens where, you know what, I think we're going to look at some uniform options here. I mean, what do we got as our classics? Ooh, those look clean. Color rush, all brown. I think we're going to go with the all browns. We're ready to hop in and probably lose this game to Baltimore as they're just a way better team than we are. We have a lot of stuff to work on. And they're definitely a more complete team, and this is probably going to put us in the bottom of the division. If we don't win here, we kick off first here in Baltimore. Diabati, Sweshinger just getting spun out of his shoes. All right, going to try to start blitzing. That is our, if we can get Myles Garrett home, I'll feel confident. Oh, and Derrick Henry's wide open. I forgot about Derrick Henry, and he's almost going to have a touchdown this first play, but we are going to catch him with Ronnie Hickman. Blitzing just does not seem like a good idea. And the other thing is, are we going to be able to stop the run with Derrick Henry as, no, he's just going to truck over everybody and get a gain of 8. Another Derrick Henry run, and this one stopped 3rd and inches. Come out in the 3-4. Try to make sure he doesn't hit the... And he didn't. We stopped the QB sneak there. I doubt they go back to the QB. No, they're not. They're in the pistol. But we are going to blitz them, see if we can stop Derrick Henry. I feel like a run is coming. It is, and we just... Jerome Baker misses them. We might have to stick in the 3-4 because I wanted the linebacker there as Derrick Henry's going to have a touchdown. Yep. Kind of knew that was coming. Ooh, do we got a block kick? We don't. I thought we were going to have it. Going to come out here in a little bit of play action. Try to see if we can get him going right off the bat. There, you know... The problem is like there was an open guy there, but that other corner was coming down and it just... Dylan Sampson we're going to hit. Okay, there we go. Malachi Starks getting the tackle. 3rd and 3. We've got to play better than this. We've also really struggled to throw the ball down the field. But you know what? We're going to hit Tillman. It spun the wrong way there, but you know. All right, we ran the ball really well last week. I don't think we're going to have the same success this week. Baltimore has a way better defensive front than what Cincinnati had, as shown there on play 1, as we can't get anywhere. But that doesn't mean we're going to go away from it. I have a good... you know what? That was a decent one, as DeJuan Jones is hurt. Third down, 3rd and 5. Got to keep this drive alive. Going to hit Dylan Sampson again, and Malachi Starks is not going to get juked out at all and just take him down. Go back to the play action. See if we can hit... I mean, Fannon's the hot read. And Jair's going to pick it off, as we're not going to be able to go up with Njoku. I thought because of the size mismatch, I could throw it up and Njoku would try to go up for the ball, but he didn't even attempt to. Somebody catch the ball. It was tipped around so much there. I mean, I was right there with Jerome, and I'm, you know, again, smashing the button. No animation to try to intercept it. Oh, a screen to Derrick Henry. We're going to tackle him that time. 3rd and 7. We need some definite help. This is going to be a long season, as we are able to tackle Derrick Henry there. All right, let's see. Get the stop here. Nope, Derrick Henry's going to get the first down. Going to keep the blitz going here. Ronnie Hickman's getting outran, and that's a touchdown. Tight ends kill us. That's just what that is. You know, we just got to try to find some sort of spot, like a big run from Dylan Simpson there. And I said Simpson, it's Sampson. As we try to navigate there and only get a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, going to try to go to the screen. Keep Sampson involved. He's really good. And that's going to be a huge screen play down to the 36. He still gets hit stick by Trent Simpson. You know, the crack toss worked really well for Baltimore, and that could just be because it's our defense. I'd like to try it to see if it can work well for us, and it's not going to. Odafe Owe is there, and he's the best thing for us to do in this situation is to try and go for it and see if we can just get sacked, because our offensive linemen didn't even touch anybody. We are in a shit situation. This game's going to end terribly. All right, there we go. I don't even know who that was, but he broke the tackle out of bounds. We couldn't buy a stop, I don't think. It's a run. All right, Greg Newsome is able to stop Lamar, so nothing there. Zay Flowers is all over Denzel Ward there. I don't know. Denzel Ward, stand up for yourself, man. And I can't even... There we go. I mean, we still let the fullback go untouched for a while there. The blitzes have not worked at all. Myles Garrett needs to get home. He needs to figure something out. And that's going to be a QB sneak. This is about... I don't have a lot of faith in being able to stop Baltimore here. And, you know, we're doing decent with Derrick Henry. I know he's got the... He had one really good drive to start. But since then... No, I don't want this. There we go. Oh, Mark Andrews. Don't be outrunning Denzel Ward. They just get rid of the ball so fast. There's no way we can... All right, another loss for Derrick Henry. See if we can hold him to 17. If we can hold him to 17 and come out and score ourselves, you know, maybe we'll have something going for us. Nope, that's going to be a wide open run for Lamar Jackson and a touchdown. All right, well, you know what? We're trying to make something happen, but nothing is working for us, and we can't even get that off. Another sack. Nobody's getting open. We have no time, dude. We kind of have to go away from the run here. And we're going to throw another interception, this time to Trenton Simpson. I don't know. All right, Grant Delpit shouldn't get outrun. I'm smashing the button, dude. I'm right in front of it. And I just cannot get the interception. 3rd and 8. What are we doing here? I mean, Ronnie Hickman is a liability, and he's about to get benched. I mean, Martin Emerson he plays well, man. I'm not talking a lot this game because there's not a lot to talk about. And that's another Derrick Henry touchdown. Another 20, about to be 28-0. All right, well, we're not even at halftime yet, and we're down by 4 touchdowns. I don't have a lot of faith. We're just going to try to, I guess, build the stats for Dylan Sampson. Try to see if we can get Shador to build back up a little bit. But, okay, that was odd. I don't see the reality that we're going to be able to, as just out of reach. Njoku was open. It's a player, sadly, that we haven't been able to get involved, and I feel like we should be able to. And again, another inaccurate pass. This time a flag, maybe a pass interference. You know what? We do get the ball first, so if we can put up 14 and make it a 2-score game, maybe we'll be somewhere. I mean, Deontay Johnson is just getting tossed around. 1 minute left. We kind of have to get a touchdown, and we're moving. This is why couldn't we put one of these drives together? I tell you why, because they've been in prevent the whole time. And Njoku. There we go. Call a timeout. 34 seconds left. Maybe a screen pass. This worked really well last time for Dylan Sampson. Maybe we go back to it, see if it works again. And he just does not have the speed. I've tried to call a timeout like 4 times there, and it just would not let me do it. And now we're down to 8 seconds. We kind of have to get we've got to find a touchdown here. Okay, a flag. Is it a flag on us? A holding that fast? Oh, thank you, Jack Conklin. A field goal does nothing for us. So. And oh my gosh, we hit that. Cedric Tillman, what a beast you are. Touchdown right before the half. What a window. What a throw in a window. I really wanted to throw it high. I'm so shocked he held on to that. That gives us, that makes it a 3-score game. We just got to do it right after the half. Try to see if we can get in the running game a little bit more. We had some success with it in our drive before the half. Granted, they were in prevent the entire time. And Roquan is going to be there to stop us for a loss of 2. I know 2nd and 12. You're saying, hey, maybe you shouldn't go right back to the run on the same side of the field. And maybe you were right, as we only gained a yard. They were just able to read it perfectly. I mean, they're bringing blitzes, too. I don't know who to go to here. Tillman, our big-time receiver. We should call him. Only he would sit in it. Roquan's going to just get us again. There is, the only way we're going to be able to run it is like end of game there. And Roquan's got his X factor going. And he's going to knock it out from Deontay Johnson. He's going to be able to run with him the whole time. And, you know, we kind of have to go for it here. We're not in a position where we can punt the ball away. Tillman, did he get it? Oh, he did. What a beast. Tillman is, you know what? He might be one of my new favorite targets. I mean, Jerry Jeudy hasn't been getting open like talk about. Tillman's been cooking as we actually get a gain there with Dylan Sampson this time. All right, there we go. Going to swap this over a little bit. And nobody, I mean, nobody really won their blocks there. Very upsetting. 3rd and 2. And Deontay Johnson is getting benched. Immediately, he has dropped way too much. I really thought after, you know, some of the time we've had him, that like, hey, maybe this guy could get on here. No, he's getting benched for Jamari Thrash. All right, 4th and 2. We've got to get away with something here, and it cannot be a sack. And it's almost an interception. I didn't want to throw that so high. I was super inaccurate. Maybe we should have gone with a run, as they're probably going to do. Nope, they're not, and nobody's going to be out there, and nobody can tackle Patrick Ricard. We haven't even got pressure on Lamar, I don't think. Like, it has been insane. Somehow our X Factor player has just been... We haven't been able to do anything with him. He throws it so fast, man. There's no way anybody can be in a position, but because he's throwing it. And even Emerson, no, still a 1st down for Kohler. We're not going to be able to stop him, man. They're about to put up another touchdown. It's just a tight end offense here. We haven't even seen Isaiah Likely. What do we got here? Another run, 2nd and 6. I was right there. 1st and 20. If we can hold them to a field goal, maybe. I doubt maybe anything, you know, we're Miles, and he's just gonna... Yeah, there's nothing you can do there. We forced him out of the pocket, and we paid for it. What do we got? What can we run? I don't like any of those plays. Maybe the slot cross. A David Bell in. Ooh, Dylan Sampson's got tons of space. And he just gets hit-sticked out of nowhere. And he's exhausted, too. After that play. Get a 1st down. Bring in Jerome Ford, please. And he is in. Now, what do we do here? Jerry, oh my gosh. Almost a great catch. I wish it would have been a little bit more behind him. But almost a great throw and catch by Jerry Jeudy. Tillman doing what he does best. All right, Sampson. Are you still tired? Don't look it. And that's just, what are you doing, dude? Block the linebacker. He put his hands on him and he didn't body him. That's a block shed. I didn't want that to be caught. I really shouldn't have even thrown it. 3rd and goal at the 9. We've got to figure something out. Njoku, that's a touchdown on the blitz, too. What a throw and catch. We just need like 4 turnovers in a row, and we can be back in this. Now, passing-wise, we're not far behind them. No, Emerson, you have got to wrap up. I'm smashing the A button. That's the conservative tackle. That means wrap up. Look at this walk. It's so glitchy. I mean, nobody can tackle them, huh? This is they're burning clock now. They're in chew clock. They're running the ball, and Derrick Henry is making everybody look like a little boy. This is going to be... Okay. I'm turned around, and I can't get right. I mean, that's a nice hit stick from Greg Newsome. I need to remember to hit L2 to strafe, not like I'm holding the sprint, and it just turns you around versus... There we go. 3rd and 1. Here's the thing. I know that they're going with this QB sneak here. They went fullback. We can't. Oh my gosh, we're right there and we can't stop them. Wrap up. I almost thought we were doing something. There we go. Tackle for loss. I mean, with the run, we haven't been terrible outside of the Lamar Jackson runs. He has had some big runs, and you know that has hurt us. Derrick Henry also has been Derrick Henry, but you know, for the most part, I feel like we've been pretty decent. It's just the Mark Andrews just killed us. And I'm missing him. Okay, there we go. And again, that's what we were talking about. The Lamar Jackson runs are... We got Sweshinger in, maybe somebody with a little bit of speed, galloping up to the line. And Mark Andrews, the other thing we talked about killing us, is got another touchdown. Well, Flacco's in because Shador's hurt, so that's awesome. We lost our starting quarterback. Of course. Okay. All right, Shador's back in, and Dylan Sampson's back in, even though he was hurt too, so I said to sit him, but... Oh no, Flacco's in. It showed... Why are you stopping? There was... Oh, I guess the route said to stop. I was about to say there was no reason to stop. Dylan Sampson? I mean, Roquan is just dominating this game, really, but Sampson's had a decent day on the ground. Give me a touchdown for Sampson. There we go. He gets one untouched. Well, we did a power squib, and, you know, I don't see what the point of that is because you can't get the ball to the green zone, really. All right, there we go. All right, we are, we're in strip the ball mode. That's going to be our goal, is to try to strip the ball. And it's not working, but it's 3rd and 10. You know, maybe we should have called timeout. And they're going to take a penalty flag for running the clock all the way down. Delay a game. Let's get Dylan Sampson some more yards. Oh, that's going to be a big play with Sampson. That's a huge run. And that's a touchdown. You know, 14 seconds left. It doesn't really matter. But stacking the box for him, giving him a shot at that Rookie of the Year race. A pretty ugly game for Shador. He did pull it together, but those 2 interceptions to start really hurt us, and lack of completion percentage. And that's going to wrap it up for episode 2. Be sure to tune in for episode 3, where we have a running back breakout. Got a game against the Packers. Are we going to go 0-3? I mean, maybe we need to budge some of these stats, or some of these, you know, sliders, or maybe we cut back on the quarter length. However, that wraps it up. 2 tough divisional games for us with the Browns. We're at the bottom of the division currently, and almost the bottom of the league at 0-2. Be sure to tune in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button,